You can imagine if you fell into this, you're gone, you're going. And you can see how crazy it is there. So what did you do on this hot, sexy, naked Sunday?
I did my regular morning routine. This storm is supposed to be a doozy. So no ball throwing for the dog again this morning. Poor Pismo. She has the ball though, and she's playing with it, so don't feel too badly. On my way to work, ready for a super day. We've got a little break in the rain right now. I know all you people on the East Coast are laughing at us Californians right now, but we're in a drought. We're not used to all this rain. Just went to commissary to get some food items for some of our hospitalized patients. One thing that I really enjoy about being a zoo technician is that I also get to kind of be a keeper when we have hospitalized animals. Sometimes they come up here just for housing, and sometimes they come up here for medical care. But I was really close to being an animal keeper and not a veterinary technician, so this kind of gives me the best of both worlds, so to speak. Okay. What is that? That wasn't there this morning. It's pretty flat. It's not really raised. Maybe it's the beginning of a pimple. I don't know. Hopefully it's just an allergic thing. Anyways, as I get older, it feels like more and more things happen that are just wrong. That just shouldn't. Hair growing in inappropriate places. Anyway, part of getting older. At the moment, it's kind of quiet up here, so I'm going to take this opportunity to go get my workout done. Do you know when you're working out? Again, gotta plan it.
My workout's done. How about you? Did you get it done? Go do it now. Yeah!
Mayday, mayday! I have lost my radio. I've been looking everywhere for it and I cannot find it. I've gone into all the restrooms. I've retraced my steps everywhere. Seriously, I do this all the time. You know, it's probably been staring me in the face and I just have not seen it. I haven't driven anywhere, so it can't be in one of the vehicles. It's gotta be here somewhere. I feel like I constantly lose things all the time. I'm back in the lab. I'm gonna be looking at some urine this afternoon. So maybe there'll be something interesting in it to look at that I can show you. So when we first get urine, we spin it down so that we get the sediment, but we'll be looking for white cells, red cells, crystals. We drop a little bit of stain onto the slide to make it easier to see the neutrophils and blood cells and distinguish between the different types of epithelial cells that we might see. That would be an example of a white blood cell, a neutrophil. There's two more! Woohoo! One of the techs found my radio! Time to head home in the rain and cuddle up with Vince, maybe watch a movie, do the edit. And I love rainy days to just kind of cuddle up and be snuggly. It's just perfect. I made it. I slipped and slid a little bit in one spot, but I made it home. Yay! And how was your day?
My day was awesome! I'm up 1.4 pounds. I'm not surprised. I had enchiladas and margaritas last night. That stuff will get to you. It's raining again. I don't know if it'll clear up so I can take the dogs for a walk, but Right now it's just dumping. You saw how beautiful it was yesterday. This is what we get now. Do you hear that noise? That's the heater running. Making these videos has made me notice how much that heater runs. Because when I start shooting, it's not on, and then all of a sudden it's on. And I hear it. I don't know if you guys hear it, but I hear it. It annoys the crap out of me. So today's project is going to be that heater. Today's energy usage, 4 hours and 21 minutes. Yesterday's energy usage, 8 hours and 24 minutes. After doing some research, I discovered that these can lights are a huge source of air leaks. Not only is it a hole for air to flow up into the attic, but when the can light is turned on, it generates heat. Heat rises. That actually creates a vacuum that sucks air out of the room and up into the attic and just makes things worse. I looked at a lot of possible solutions, and one of those solutions I believe is the LED lights at Costco. Those lights are completely sealed and they cover this entire hole. They also generate very little heat, so they're not really going to create a convection of heat to go up. So we're going to give that a shot. This just broke. Owning a house means stuff breaks and you got to fix it. This will be today's B story. Shows colors as true and natural. 2700K soft white, that's not true and natural, that's that yellowish color. 5000K, that's daylight, that's the true and natural. It's a good price at $16.79, but the story will have to continue later. Well, this will do it, but $26.97. You can imagine if you fell into this, you're gone, you're going. And you can see how crazy it is there. You can see by that black line right there, that's as high as it usually gets, which this is pretty much at what its typical height is. But there was one time that this actually got up to here. That's it, 5000K daylight light bulb 4-pack, $39.95. Just ordered them, they should be here in a couple of days. Now let's have some lunch. Alrighty, I'm having some lunch, and then after this I'll get onto that B story and repair that switch. One, 19, 20. Those are a way better ab workout than the knee-ups. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. I'm not farting, wiser boy. Maybe tomorrow. Vlog number 17, titled Free Nudity, has a comment I'd like to talk about. User Google Plus writes, "You know, you've had this channel long enough that you should know that clickbait does not work. Sure, you may get a few hundred more views here and there, but it doesn't seem like it anymore. But you lose subscribers." My response was, we talk about free nudity at length in the podcast, and an excerpt is included in this vlog. The thumbnail is a screen grab. What do you suggest I title this vlog episode? Interestingly, he hasn't responded with a title. Now, I'm assuming that he saw free nudity, didn't see free nudity, and is pissed off. And if you are subscribed to my channel because you want to see nudity, then unsubscribe right now, because it's not going to happen. So I may lose subscribers, but I lose subscribers who aren't here because they're interested in Deanna and I. They're here for other reasons, and that's not a good subscriber. I would rather have subscribers who are here and interested in what we're doing and who want to communicate with us and go on adventures with us. So by all means, feel free to unsubscribe if, we're not your cup of tea. Now, on the subject of clickbaity titles, I spend all day shooting these videos, then I spend a good part of the evening editing them, and then at some point between 10 p.m. at night and like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm exporting them, and I need to pull a thumbnail and come up with a title for that vlog. It's very difficult. You're spent, you're tired, you're trying to figure out what best represents this video, and you want something that's catchy and is going to get people's attention, and you want to just go to bed, so you're working as quick as you possibly can to get this done. So sure, it's going to be a bit clickbaity. I want to draw people in, and hopefully they like who we are and they stick around. But I'm not the only one who does it. Let's see what YouTube's fastest growing channel says about clickbait.
I come up with the most clickbait-like title I can possibly come up with, so I just want you guys to click on it. And then if you think it's boring, just stop watching. But I try to come up with the most enticing titles possible, even if they're completely inaccurate. Sorry about that.
So there you go. What about YouTube's biggest star, PewDiePie? What does he have to say?
Clickbaiting, almost everyone does it. If you don't do it, you're not gonna get views. I can spend days on a video and it will get less views than a video that we get out for 10 minutes that has a better title. YouTube is really unfair.
So there you go. The titles sometimes are clickbaity, but hopefully you click it, hopefully you like what we're doing, and hopefully you stick around. And if you're just here for the nudity, you can unsubscribe.
Say subscribe. Subscribe.